everybody, it's Brian.
And I'm Logan. And this is Flappy. And we're Crush Cards. Oh my god, hi Top.
We just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys, whether you're brand new to the channel or whether you're one of the OGs from, what is it, like
68 subscribers.
Yeah.
If you're still here, holy crap.
Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
We love you, and we are so grateful to have every one of you guys.
So, we've been doing this every couple thousand subscribers really inconsistently, and we'll continue to do it inconsistently forever. We're going to do an Ask Me Anything. We did one at 4,000 subscribers. You can go check it out somewhere on the channel. We did it about a month or so ago.
It's in the
and
playlist.
It was a lot of fun. We answered a ton of your guys' questions. We put out like a little community page thing, asked y'all to drop your questions in the comments, and you guys put like 100 comments in there, and you did it again this time, and we're still really surprised you guys are so interested in us. So we're gonna answer some questions,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be fun.
Speaking of inconsistencies, if you guys haven't noticed, we're in a brand new apartment on a brand new couch slash futon, and we have some brand new family members, as we already covered.
Yeah,
but
it's a little sad behind us. We're working on day 4 and everything. It's the sun setting. We're in an empty room. We're trying what we can.
So the inconsistency might be the lighting, but we're here. We still love you guys. We're still gonna answer every one of your questions that we can get to without making this video 95 minutes long. But for a lot of you guys who asked questions that we did not answer, the reason we didn't answer them is because we already covered them in part 1 of our Ask Us Anything. So if you want to know what the answer to your question is, it's probably because we already answered it, and it is also in another playlist that is the 4,000 subscriber Ask Us Anything list. So, go check it out.
I'm done. Let's answer questions.
The first question comes from
Chris. Just Chris. His name is literally just Chris. Oh, am I reading it?
Yeah.
Oh, favorite zombie deck? Question mark. Any recommendations to add to a control zombie deck? Question mark.
My favorite, I think, is the combo version because it just pushes through so much and it has so many extenders and it just allows you to do a ton of stuff. A lot of people are not fans of the reliability of like the dangers or what you mill off of Curious, but like because you play so many extenders and everything functions in your graveyard, you're going to see something. Even if you don't establish like a full board, you're still going to establish enough to try to stop your opponent and then just kill them on your next turn. So that's my favorite. What about you? You like this shit?
I have no contribution to this. I just started playing zombies like a week ago. I don't know.
And then anything that you can add to a control variant, when we think control, because we love playing control, it's just like more like traps or more stun cards. In the control version that we put up, if you haven't seen it, go check it out on the channel. A lot of hand traps, things to stop your opponent. Nobody right now is playing hand traps in the format. So if you want to stunt your opponent for playing, hand traps. More of them. The next question comes from our buddy Eddie Vicente, who asks, got any plans to coming out to an event over on the West Coast like YCS Pasadena?
You buying our plane?
Unfortunately, we would love to. We honestly would. We would love to come to as many events as possible, but for any of you guys who do not know, we are located in upstate New York, about an hour south of Canada, or Buffalo, New York, and Pasadena and California in general are days away for a drive, and for a plane ticket it is just a little too expensive for us to go out there
and
right now.
And we work and we're in school and it's just a lot of money and we can barely get to the events we are going to, so it's a lot in one time period and we don't want to crunch our time like that. We would like to, and eventually we would love to, but right now it's just not, not in the cards.
We are planning to go to Nats though, because we will have our invites.
We will be at Nats and World.
And World. So if you guys want to hang out with us, unfortunately we won't probably make it to the West Coast anytime in the next couple months. But
that middle ground of the United States, we're coming for it.
We'll see you there.
Dark Chaos asks, are you not scared to go to locals because of the coronavirus?
No.
No.
No. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is way more important. Coronavirus is nothing more than a flu. Don't let the media scare you. It's not. Like, if you have health insurance and you have access to any like treatment facility, you're fine. You're fine. It's a flu.
I don't even think it's that. I think people are just very overdramatic.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna not go to locals because it's like, just get out of here with that. Like, if you're gonna be that stressed out about it, don't be. There are other things to stress out about than media hype. Okay, like, not today, not me. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a politician. I'm not the news reporter. I'm just a girl on a couch with a stuffed duck.
So Delpo Ruiz asks us, so I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2013, and I saw one of your zombie deck profiles, and I got the urge to play again. First off, thank you so much. That's awesome that you want to play just because of a video that we put up about a structure deck, which is sweet. But then he asks, for someone who hasn't been into the game for such a long time, what is a good way to be able to get back into the game and learn the process a bit easier? There's no easy answer to that, but honestly, practice. I think this is a really good opportunity for us to call ourselves out. the way that we get better is by practicing, and do it with friends, do it with people who...
And losing and doing misplays on Next Deck Duels every time we post one. Every time.
Yeah.
That's how we learn.
Yeah, but that's how we learn, and like that's why we're okay with it, because we're still new to the game also.
Yeah.
We've only been playing for just a little bit over a year, and we don't know everything. We're not super mechanical when it comes to like knowing all the rulings and all that stuff. So we know what we know, and you guys know more.
We don't know a lot.
So yeah, like rely on your friends, rely on people in your community.
Go to your locals.
Yeah, ask
If you
questions.
have a locals, go there. They might be a little hard on you at first because they'll be like, "Why are you playing with the deck?" or "Why are you playing poorly?" and be like, "Hi, I'm new. Please help me," and they will help you. It will get better.
And a lot of things that can really help too, read the cards, honestly,
Yeah,
like
my God.
read what the cost is and like know what cost is. Read, like know what a trigger effect is versus like an ignition effect and all that stuff. So
And there's a lot of YouTube videos on this too.
Yeah.
I know a lot of YouTubers do like videos that are specifically about those ruling questions. So there are lots of resources out there. You just have to actually take advantage of them and be willing to.
yeah, hope that helps, Sam.
Next.
Deck Duels. Rita Nahaz asks, what sleeves do you guys use? We use
The same ones all the time. What are they?
3. We use the white Dragon Shield for all of our main deck sleeves. They are matte, which is awesome. They are the Japanese card size, so they are the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fit. And my extra deck, I use apple green, and you use, I think it's sky blue.
Maybe. Yeah.
We love Dragon Shield. That's the way to go.
Next question. Sambo Official asks, how did you two get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And how has your experience with the game been up until now?
Oof.
Wow.
Well,
A lot.
you guys can't see it, but literally about 3 inches behind you, there's an entire shelf of pops.
There's a lot back there.
Yeah, it's great.
It's our other hobby.
So how do we get into it?
How do we get into Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
let's try to set you up.
We kind of talked about it in our other video, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! First wave of the Funko Pops came out, and we were like, oh my god, how adorable, they're perfect. And we went and bought them, and we were like, these are so cute. And we were like, oh wow, the show's on Netflix, that's pretty neat. And we literally just started watching the show, and it just spiraled into like, oh wow, we have cards in the attic. Oh wow, we can like play badly. Oh wow, let's play badly.
Yeah.
And then we just
It was
kind of
scary.
found our locals and started building decks. And
Literally the advice we just gave you, like we went and we played and we were terrible. We were normal summon blue eyes without tribute summoning. So like all that stuff, and like that's how you learn. You
no
go
sleeves,
and
just like
terrible.
70 card decks. Oh my god.
We didn't even know you needed a mat. We didn't know what mats
so
were.
we had like the
We just
little
showed up,
paper
yeah, little paper
things.
ones.
But how's our experience been up until now? It's been a lot.
Yeah, it has been. It's like, especially with the YouTube channel now, it's there's definitely like a bigger spotlight on us. So I don't know, positive, really positive. I would say mostly positive because there's such a great community, which is why we're doing this, because we love you guys and we want to interact. And you guys interact with us, which is so cool. We love that. Would
Yeah,
you say
I think it's been fine. I think it's been
been
mostly
really good.
positive. It's been interesting.
You always have your like 1 or 2 people that are like
it's been a different kind of experience. Like, it's not even that. I think it's just, in a year, a lot has happened very rapidly, and we didn't have a lot of time to kind of learn the game as deeply as people who've been playing for 6 or 10 or whatever years, and like, they kind of call us out on it, and they're like, oh, well, you guys don't know this. I'm like, yeah, we know. We have never claimed to know what we are doing completely. Like, we are literally learning on this channel. Like, this is not we're not an expert channel. We're not here giving you all these very deep ruling question answers and all that. Like, we're literally just doing our best. So, like,
the thing that we are the most aware of is how unaware of a lot of rulings we still are. So we are here to grow, and that's the reason. I think we're going to get to that in another question, but like the reason we started this channel is so that we could grow, and we could grow with you guys, and you guys could grow with us.
this is for the player base who is also growing. I don't like to ever think that anyone knows everything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a better mindset and learn with us.
Yeah. Donzo Omega asked if we have ever played in the World Championship. I think we kind of just covered that, but we've only been playing for a little bit over a year, so no, we haven't even seen a World Championship.
Well, we saw it. We saw like
we watched it on YouTube, but like we honestly, until like national season last year, we didn't even know that there was like a tournament like nationals that gets you to World.
We went to nationals last year completely spontaneously. We had just started playing. Like, we'd only been playing for literally a couple months, and our locals team was going, and they were like, "Hey, you guys should just go." We were like, "All right, we'll go. It's in Pennsylvania, right? Why not? It's a couple hours down."
Yeah. That was the only reason we went, because it was like 3 hours.
And we were like, we were so overwhelmed by all of it. So this year we have a much better idea of what we're going to do and how it's going to go. And we're really excited. So no, we have not played in Worlds. We will not be at Worlds.
We will be at Worlds.
I mean, we will be at Worlds. We won't play at Worlds. Sorry.
You don't know that.
Absolutely.
I'm going to try.
Okay. Next question is from Strangest25, who asked a long one, so I'm going to kind of break it down as we go. What's the most hyped card you are each looking forward to from Duel Overload heading into MR5 or whatever it's called? So let's answer that one first. What is the most hyped card that we're looking forward to?
I know, Mom. If you
guys need to ask me this question, I'm a little concerned that you don't know who I am.
Oh,
answer that question. Pause for yourself and be like, what card does Logan really think is going to be cool out of Duel Overload?
Swap Frog.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You answered it.
Yeah.
Wow, my son's getting reprinted.
What about for me?
For you?
Yeah. What card do I want the most?
The most hyped card, though?
Yeah, like the card that I can't.
The Needle Fiber.
Needle Fiber.
Needle Fiber.
We're not calling them. Just anybody who watches this, it's not Hala Fiber, actually, it's a Needle Fiber. I don't care what the card says. You summon Needle Fiber. That's what we're gonna say, because that's who he is. He's not having an identity crisis. Konami just misprinted the card. It's Needle Fiber, and then second is Union Carrier. Those two cards are gonna break the game.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, and they're gonna break zombies too. Can't wait.
Alright, next part of the question is, and also, how do you guys handle the stresses of Yu-Gi tubing and normal everyday lives, especially being a couple? Wow, what a good question. I stretch my back. We both like stretch my back. So, how do we handle it, folks?
I don't know. I try to I think at the ripe old age of almost 29 now, I just have thick skin and I try not to let things bother me. Like when someone has a negative comment, or when people are like, oh, you did this, or you could have done that in this game, or like you should have tried this, like, you're right, I could have, but I didn't, and that's part of the learning process.
Yeah.
Like, I always try to have an and at the end of it, because when you can have oh, you messed up, and I learned from it. Like, it always just puts that positive twist on it. So I think that for me is that's how I deal with it. I try to take the negative and turn it into a positive.
Yeah, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I just got, woo! I also think that because this isn't our livelihood, it's a lot easier for us to not take it so ungodly seriously.
Yeah.
Yes, this is something we care about a lot, but we also have our jobs, we have school, we have a lot of other stuff going on, so this is just another section of our lives. So we don't
which is an important section of it.
Yeah, we don't devote our heart and souls to it entirely, because you don't want to put all in on one thing, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's a oh my god!
There he is.
Wow! And I also think it's really hard to put up a video and think that, oh, there's no errors in this video, everything's perfect, because that's never, I feel like that never happens. I don't know a single YouTuber at all, YouTuber who puts up a video and is like, this is perfect. If you're gonna sit around and edit until you think it's perfect, thinking that there's not gonna be any flaws in it, I just feel like that's really counterintuitive to putting it on the internet, because if you want to learn and you want to grow, you're going to have some errors. And I don't know, I just think that's part of just humanity.
It speaks to how self-critical we can be, because it shows how passionate we are trying to go back and rewatch things. Oh, we should have done this. We care enough to go back. So
and
I think
I'm not trying to be perfect. It's not we're not going in this trying to be gods among men. We're just two people playing a card game.
Yeah, and we enjoy playing the card game. We enjoy the interaction. That's what we're here for. We're not here to be perfect.
I'm here for you.
And for our son. Chaos Sky asks, what first brought you guys both into Yu-Gi-Oh! And how did you begin Yu-Gi tubing?
We answered the first part 3 questions ago.
Yes.
So, Ogopogo.
Ogopogo!
Danger! We just answered the first part of that question, but we will answer the second part.
So how do we start? We honestly just started by uploading a couple deck profiles, because we answered this, I think, in our other video also, but it's really important to talk about, which is growth. We really wanted to grow as players, and when we tried to get back into the game and be a little bit more competitive, we figured that our local scene, as great as it is, it's very small and there's only so many opinions. So the internet exists, and the internet has a plethora of other opinions, which we are very well familiar with, and we just you know what, this is our deck, this is what I choose to play, this is what Logan chooses to play. Why is it good or why is it bad? Leave in the comments down below what you think. And that was really beneficial for us to grow, because we got other people's opinions of things that we just didn't know. And cards that we didn't know about. So that was really beneficial. And we just, as I said, we just wanted to grow as players and help grow the community.
And it really came down to wanting to make everything a conversation. We don't post anything and assume it's final. We never post something that's this is our stone, this is it. And we never want you guys to not think that you have a say in what's being done. We never have that finality to things, because there's so much we can do in this game, and nothing is set in stone. So Alright, we're gonna butcher the name, but I'm gonna try my best. June Castillo asked, will you be selling plushies of the alpaca mascot? on your channel? If so, when or why not?
So,
let's talk about tops.
So the honest answer about tops is no. We didn't actually make tops. Tops was a stuffed alpaca from 2 years ago that we found at Walmart, and we can't actually find him anymore.
He's from Walmart.
Yeah, we have been searching endlessly
Literally.
for a second copy because as much as we love our beautiful, perfect son, he hasn't been washed in 2 years, and he needs
He's a little rat. We're scared to wash him because it says do not wash, like in a washer, and I don't want to destroy him. So we're really.
We're protective.
I don't
of
want
him.
to bring him to a cleaner, so we're really stressed out about what to do. We're trying to find another one so we can like spirit, like transfer him.
But to answer your question, like kind of half-heartedly, we can't give them to you, but we can tell you where to go and get them.
Go to Walmart.
This year, we got 2 brand new colored versions of our beautiful son.
Yeah, look at them. They're adorable.
So this is Brock, and this is Henry, and that's his tops. So right now, for the Easter celebration, which is coming up soon, you guys can go to Walmart and just pick them up.
Yeah, they're only here for Easter, so you gotta go right now. You gotta dig a little bit too.
They're there, but you gotta find them.
Oh,
I think we had to go to like 4 different Walmarts to find them too, but
so
that's where you can get them.
some of them will look a little weird.
Jason Cullum, my boy,
What a
you
guy.
asked a question and the answer is actually directly below you.
your question.
So we are literally just going to point you there. However, to anybody who has this question, which is, can you let me know where you get your field centers made, please? I need to get a totally awesome one done. Thank you. Thank you, first off, for noticing them because they are beautiful and they are perfect.
They're wonderful.
And you can reach out to my friend Clinton at Cardboard Gaming, literally right below you.
Literally right below your question, which is so funny.
Yeah, and he does them. He is the guy who gives us all of our field centers, all of our proxies, all of our tokens, everything that we use in all of our videos. He's the guy. The work is insane, and for anyone who wants them, every single video has the link in the description box down below.
This one, if you go into the description box, oh my god, it'll be there.
And it says Cardboard Gaming. Wow, that was weird.
Wow!
So yeah, that's where you can get them.
Yeah. Also, oh my god, if you get a field center from him and you've been sent from us, you can use the code CrushCards10 and get 10% off.
That's true.
Oh my god, isn't that a steal, guys? So even more of a reason. So we'll put the code and all that. Wow, it's all in there.
It's all, everything is in the description box down below. He does custom work too, so feel free to reach out and he will do whatever you need.
You can have it. Warrior Clan asked,
Warrior Clan.
what do you like doing outside of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well,
what do we do in our free time?
well,
I sleep.
The honest answer is we eat.
We
love to eat. I love to cook. I love to cook all day long.
I like to eat when he cooks.
Yeah. We love taking 3 a.m. trips. Well, that's like 2:45 a.m. trips to Taco Bell.
There's a Taco Bell question here somewhere, and it makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I love it.
We like watching like anime. Well, you like watching some anime.
Well, we don't really have a TV right now, so we don't really watch
it. We do.
it.
It's out there.
But it's not in the bedroom.
Yeah. Well,
you don't sit in the living room.
Yeah, but you just sleep on the couch now.
Yeah, I sleep.
Until I get home, and then we go to bed.
I know. So he works nights, I work days. I teach, she's a nurse. Our schedules are totally the opposite. So like, what do we like to do together? We like to like go out and about and shop and do stuff.
Coffee.
And drink coffee.
Love coffee.
We love coffee. We just like adventuring.
We went shopping today.
Yeah.
We got some more pops.
Because we don't have enough. We just like to adventure around. We go places a lot, but when we're alone, we mostly are just recuperating.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Okay, another fun name that I'm going to destroy. Here we go. Musie Von Chilla asked, before you eat cornflakes, I'm never eating cornflakes.
Yeah, cereal. We're going to rebrand the question into cereal.
Before you eat cereal, do you put milk before or after the flakes in the bowl?
There's only one right answer, and it's after. After.
How do you know your milk ratio before the cereal? Like, I just don't get that. People who do that, like,
it's weird.
It's all you. You got it. I'm proud of you. But I can't spatially, like, recognize that. So if your spatial recognition is that, good power to you.
To each his own, but your own. So Julio Rodriguez asks us, what are your jobs? It seems like it allows you to travel. There's a reason we're
laughing. Allows us to travel.
And what about an old school duel way back without links, synchros, and exes? Maybe we'll see that in the next Master Duel regardless.
Wow, what are our jobs that allow us to travel so freely?
So Logan's is actually a little bit more freeing because
I'm okay. So my situation's a little weirder now. I'm a student teacher. I'm currently finishing up my master's program, so I'm not working technically. Well, I am working. It's a long story. We'll get to that someday. I'm technically not working. Whoa, they're flat.
Whoa!
Oh my God. I'm a student teacher, so I'm just working at the middle school and I'm there every day. I do currently get paid because I'm also technically a substitute teacher. It's a whole story. But my schedule is pretty flexible because I don't work weekends. I'm a teacher, so it's great. I get all their days off, spring break, all of that. So it's easy for me, but...
For me, I'm in school for nursing and I work in healthcare right now. I work every Saturday, which is something I do not recommend. And I have 2 things that I use called PTO and a call-off number. So that's how we get to a lot of events, is either planning for them, which we have done and we do a lot of.
We try.
Which is awesome.
But there's a lot.
But yeah, so there are a lot, and so if there are days in healthcare you do get sick or you do just get personal time, so we will use that to go to events. Travel, go to, whether it's Canada, we're going to Ohio this coming weekend, so we'll see you all in Columbus.
This weekend.
It'll be awesome. We're going to win. Yeah. But yeah, so like I think for us, the reason we're okay with that is because this is life, right? Like it's not all about working, it's about having fun too. And like for me personally, we'll get to this in another question, but in healthcare, if you're taking care of people, you need to learn to be able to take care of yourself first. So having fun and being able to do that is definitely a priority also.
Yeah, so we make it work. It doesn't necessarily mean it allows us to travel, but we meld with it, so we try to make it work.
Correct.
Just for you guys.
And proper planning.
Next up, we have Jane, who asks, how do you maintain your positive mindset and mentality? What makes you motivated and inspired throughout the day? And lastly, what are 3 things that we are grateful for?
Wow, this is literally...
That's a really loaded question.
Yeah, no, but this is literally like the question that I was referring to. I just didn't even know, in editing, we didn't even know that they were going to be next to each other.
So now we have like, we're going to reiterate because we already kind of said it. But
yeah, so mine's really deep, I guess. Like, and if we can we get personal? We can get personal?
I mean, this whole thing's personal. So.
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, I lost my mom to cancer, and that was a devastating moment for not only myself, but my entire family. And I think it just kind of put a whole new mindset in all of us, which is just like, life is short, and you've got to be able to enjoy the little things and the big things. Like, there's no time to be negative. There's no time to let little things bother you. So for me, how do I stay positive? I just try to keep that mindset every day, which is, you know what? No matter what's happening, no matter what's going on, like, there is something better around the corner.
Yeah, and I feel like that speaks to a mindset that everyone should have. I don't know, for me, I guess it's hard because I am a baby. Like, not even that, I just let things bother me. I don't know, I have a lot of anxiety and I have a lot of like deeper things that we aren't going to go into because I don't want to sit here and make it a boo-boo party because I don't want to do that. But like, for me, like growing up and trying to develop a good mental attitude was through like a lot of other YouTubers I would watch. Like to this day, I still watch a lot of YouTubers who really reinforce like positive mental attitude and building a ladder. And I don't know if any of you guys watch those YouTubers, but Jacksepticeye has PMA, which is positive mental attitude, which I think is phenomenal. He just started doing that like a year or 2 ago. And then if you watch Eat Your Kimchi, Simon and Martina has started doing Build a Ladder recently to help her with her Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and just the quirks of it and getting through the day without letting things bring you down, even though it seems like it's really easy to, and finding one thing and building a ladder every day to make it a more meaningful one and one that isn't so bogged down.
That's really
so
cool.
I think
That's
it's
really
having those influences, and this is why I think YouTube's so important, because there are influencers who have really great intentions, who care about their viewership and who care about the people that are watching and want their mental health to matter and their physical health and their overall health, and I think that's really important. So being inspired by that and being motivated to do for them and to do as a community, I don't know, I guess it's just like a whole bunch of deep rooted stuff. But
and then 3 things that we are grateful for. I'm grateful for you, B.
Oh wow.
Aww. No, like family and friends, clearly like the generic answer. Definitely like family and friends are so important in life. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh in general, like the community, like you guys, the ability to play and have fun and like travel to do that. Like we just love to travel. So this is something that allows us to do that. And then for me, I think my 3rd thing, like as silly as it might be, dogs. I love dogs. Like whether they're ours, which
we were in the Lego store today, and he was like, "There's a dog," and I was like, "Don't pet. You have to ask before you pet the dog." And the lady was like, "You can pet the dog." And I'm like,
love dogs. Like dogs literally just bring such joy without like
He's an Aries.
Yeah. What about you?
3 things I'm grateful for? Well...
And Tops. Sorry.
Oh my god, Tops, yeah.
He's friends and family. He's family.
I mean, I'm grateful for you, obviously. The human being that could put up with me ever. Barely.
Not true.
Very true.
You're bored.
Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm grateful, I don't know, I'm grateful for our situation right now. Like, we are in a situation where we're we're allowed to travel, and we have a really nice apartment that's ours, and we live in a great community, and we have you guys, and we just have a really great setup right now. So I'm super happy that it exists and that it's not terrible. Like I don't know, just our situation. And then what else am I grateful for?
Taco Bell.
Oh, I'm grateful for Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell, really great for my positive mental mindset. It's really good. All right, cool. Thank you for that question,
Thanks,
Jane.
Jane. Love you.
You're amazing. Next question.
Aruna Shea asks us, are you two going to be at Columbus, Ohio Regional? And if so, can I get an autograph from both of you?
Of course you can.
We're going to, the second part of the question we will answer for everybody. You can come up to us. We would love for you to come up to us wherever we go. If you have an Instagram, go check out our Instagram. It's at CrushCardsYGO, and we have a list in our description or in our bio, or whatever you want to call it, of the next couple events that we will always be at. So, yes, come see us. We will autograph whatever you want. We will take pictures with you. I think we're even going out to dinner with a couple of our fans in the last regional. So, the question of Ohio, yeah, we will be there. That is the next one. We'll be there this coming weekend. So
I have family in Cincinnati, so
we'll see
we're going to go hang out there.
It'll be so fun.
And I find it so weird that when people are like, can I get your autograph? And I'm like, I don't do anything. Like, I guess autograph just sounds so weird to me still, because I feel like I don't want to sound pompous, and I know you guys don't come from that area of your mind when you're saying it, but for me, when people ask, I'm like, I'm flattered, but
it's still surreal.
I don't feel like I'm someone that deserves that. I will absolutely sign anything you want. But I guess it's just, I don't know.
We're just two normal people sitting on the couch with a bunch of stuffed animals. That's our lives. I know you guys see us on a YouTube, but we're literally just two random people, two regular players that go to regionals just like you do. That play the game.
I guess what I'm saying is, don't ever think you can't come up to us because we're goobers or what. I'm just sitting there having a panic attack about how bad I'm doing most of the time. So I probably have just lost a round. Please come up to me, actually, because it'll make me feel better. And we can talk, and we can hang, and whatever you want to do, we can do. We can duel if you want, whatever you want. Come up to us, please.
See you in Ohio, my friend. So Petros Marcos asked a question that I'm going to answer because...
Yeah, this is his trigger question.
This is literally the trigger question for me. Not even the question is a trigger, the name is a trigger. And I'm going to blush when I say the word. Do you honestly believe that Engage was a card that needed to get banned? Personally, I think Engage is lucky that it didn't get banned a year before it got banned. That card was so broken and so degenerate that it was around too long. I know Sky Strikers is a fan favorite deck. I know, personally, we know that Konami loves that deck because they printed every extra deck card in Ulti, and then they printed all the other cards in rarity upgrades 75 times. But the ability to literally draw a card and then pick any card that you need out of your deck is just unfair, and that's the truth. Engage was broken, and the fact that it is banned was literally the joy of my life that day. So I know that's probably not the answer that you want because you say that you love the deck, and that is totally fine, but the card is way too strong to be in the game. There are just some cards that are too strong, and Engage is one of them.
And welcome to his TED Talk. Thank you for coming. That is over, and we'll never talk about Engage.
Yes. And how long have we been playing? We already asked the question. We've only been playing for about a year and a half. And do we plan to go to any YCS? We are trying to go to, was it Hartford?
I don't know if we're going to make it to Hartford, guys.
We're trying. We are also traveling a lot for regionals, and as we said, we are students and we just work also, so we have to pay for all of it.
We're off this weekend, we're off next weekend, and then we have Montreal. And
for our second week of April.
Yeah, right after that.
Traveling a lot is not cheap.
No, it's not cheap, and it's
Airbnbs,
hard to have that much time right after each other, because Hartford's in the beginning of April. We have Montreal coming up right in the beginning of April. It's a lot.
It is.
So we're going to try our best, but I don't promise it happens.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Isaac Altamirano, who asks, favorite food or dish that we love to cook? I don't cook.
You make breakfast.
Alright, I make breakfast. I'm sorry. I make more sweet things. He's the cook. I'm like the baker. I like waffles.
Yeah, she makes really good waffles. Me, favorite thing to cook? I'm a meat guy. So, I think tacos. This week we just made brisket tacos with a tomato a tomato, pepper, onion, garlic salsa, kind of blended in and mixed up with it, and then sauteed in a pan with all of it. It was really good. I love tacos any kind, whether it's fajitas or chicken tacos, ground beef, brisket, anything. I love Mexican. We love Mexican food. We love Mexican food. So
just like food.
Yeah, a lot of
I
food.
think we're biased.
Meat too. Like I love barbecue. Like barbecue's probably my favorite food of all time. So I love barbecuing.
I like cake.
Oh, I don't know if this really qualifies as cooking, but we love our crock pot. We love our crock pot.
Let it sit for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Bam.
like buffalo chicken dip or like soup. We made soup a couple weeks ago. That was really good.
Yeah,
Yeah. We love food. So Card Kid YGO asks a really sentimental question to me, which is, why do you like zombies so much? And so one of my really good friends, he was an ex-bandmate too. We played music together for a long time. And he actually put up a meme one day while we were starting to get into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
And it was the really funny one. We had no idea what we were doing in the game, but he put up a meme that was like, if you want to date my daughter, you gotta like beat me in a duel. And
Yeah,
it was like this
the guy with the duel disc.
60-year-old dad with a duel disc. And I just commented and joking. I was like, oh dude, if only you played, like that'd be so funny. And he was like, yo, what are you talking about? I've been playing for years. Like I've won. He's like, I'm top regionals. Like I won a YCS. I'm like, what's a YCS? And he like invited me over and we were playing. I had my only deck, which was Blue Eyes at the time. And he was playing Gravekeepers. And I was like, this deck is so cool. And like everything, it shuts off the graveyard. Like you can't do a lot of things. It's like the field spell is a floodgate. The monsters are all really cool. He was playing like the stun deck before all the new support came out with just like a bunch of judgments and warnings and strikes and all that stuff. Torrential tributes like blow up. I was like, wow, this is really cool. I literally can't beat this deck. This deck is really awesome. And it was a graveyard reliant deck. And it was Necro Valley, and I was like, oh, Necro Valley, that's really cool. And then a couple weeks later, they announced the Zombie Structure deck, and I was like, wow, they're getting support for this deck that my buddy plays. Like, Dre, your deck's getting support. And I picked up 3 of the Structure decks, and I opened them up, and I read the cards, and I was like, ooh, this isn't the same deck. This is not even close to the same deck. But I was playing with it and I was building it, and it was a really cool deck, and it was just like something that I found that I could like. It was the first deck that I picked up that I built by myself on my own without anybody's help, and I actually did really well with it. So that and Dre, the guy that we sat down with, and yeah, we love Dre. Dre unfortunately passed away a couple months ago from cancer, so it is sentimental because it is the deck that I feel closest to him with. Yeah. So that's why it's the best deck, and it is just sentimental.
Yeah, so if you wonder why we relentlessly post zombie deck profiles and zombie content, it's close to home for us, and we really like the deck and we enjoy it, and it just has a lot of value in our hearts and everything, so.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, fun question. Anton Dolhane said, what is your favorite bad archetype? Mine is Crystal Beast. They suck, but I love it. Thanks, Anton. All right, what's yours?
Layer of Darkness.
Oh.
It's great, and it's fun, but it's slow.
Very slow. Mine is probably Counter Fairies.
Hey.
That was one of the first decks that I built to like play as like a no deck. Because I like to stun people, I love control decks, and I thought that deck was hilarious. I thought it was so cool. It's terrible, but like I still have it. Oh man, it was a hard time.
We just rarity upgraded the whole thing.
Yeah, we just rarity bumped it for
no
the
reason.
dust. But I love that deck. It's so bad, but it's so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Oh my god. If you guys ever want to see like a bad archetype duel, let us know because that would be really cool. Yay!
Wade Joyce asks us, what is your favorite deck that you not own or play? That's a good question. I feel like most of the decks we want, we buy the cards for so we can play it.
Unless they're stupid expensive.
Yeah. I would say, can I readjust your question? And it's what decks don't you have? Sorry, am I blowing you?
I couldn't hold it. Sorry.
So I'm gonna readjust the question if that's okay with you. To what decks do you really want to learn, or what decks do you really want to play that you don't have? That you don't have the brain power for.
Yeah.
My brain is way too small to play pendulums.
We do not have biggest brain.
But I would love to learn pendulums. The deck looks absolutely incredible. Watching Triff and all of his videos, he knows what he is doing 85 steps ahead of time and how he's going to break a board or how he's going to set up an unbreakable board, and it's unreal. My brain is not that big. We have some of the cards, so I guess that kind of qualifies for your question, but pendulums or like the Rocket Dragon Link card, because one card literally turns into infinite.
Yeah, I also feel like we haven't been playing long enough to be able to think 80,000 moves ahead. Like, we just don't have
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Yeah, it's
Our
helping.
brains are growing, but we're just not quite there. Mine is probably La Dolce's. I would love to play Vanilla Chase. I've been talking about it forever, but I'm poor.
Yeah, we don't have $600 for a Madolche deck.
It's a lot. And I mean, I'm glad stuff's getting reprinted. That's really cool. But
There's
like,
only 2 cards, like the money cards are still.
Yeah, I would love to play that deck one day. I have friends at locals who play it, and it's so cute and it's so cool. And I've been OTK'd by it so many times. And I'm like, wow, great. It's broken, and I can't have it. So probably Vanilla Chase.
Yeah. Charlie Pittman asked, since you guys like zombies so much, what is your opinion on the new Eldritch archetype? We did a whole review video on it. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It is on the channel, but in my honest opinion, I think it has potential. I don't think it is good. I think that it is way too reliant on having the big boss Eldritch Golden Lord guy on the field, and everything else is kind of just like an extender from that point. But if your opponent stops you from getting to that point, you literally can't play the game, and that's not a kind of deck that I want to revolve around, or that I want to play revolving around that stipulation. So even though a lot of the cards can turbo him out, if your opponent ashes them, or if your opponent can stop you with another form of a negation going second, it's very, very difficult. It's an uphill battle. So I think the deck just needs a little bit more support. As I said, ton of potential. Hopefully we'll see more, and it will be awesome. We're definitely going to open some boxes, try to build a deck and like try some different techs in it and see what we can do. So yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. But hopefully it could be good. But right now, just on paper, needs something more.
Rolando Porras asked, do you think Max C will be unbanned?
It's not? Whoops.
No.
Realistically, no. The answer is no. I do not think that Max C will be unbanned. However, we never got the privilege to play with Max C because we entered the game way too late.
So we constantly joke that we would like it to be unbanned because
we
like to play it.
We both have playsets waiting for when it comes off the ban list, if it ever comes off the ban list. But no, I think the card, once again, as we said before, there are cards that are just too strong, and Max C is one of them.
Too strong.
I don't think it's going to come off the ban list anytime soon, but we want it to. We want it to.
We'll joke about it until it goes into existence. Flap, 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 flap. Why is the voice cracking? It's the giveaway question. It's here. And it's from Nick Miller. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to answer it first, and then you guys are going to answer it, and we're going to go through, and you're going to comment, and we're going to pick the one we like the best for the giveaway winner. So listen, because we're going to tweet it.
Yeah. So, Nick Miller says, we love you too. You guys' channel is awesome.
Thanks.
Always positive and very informative. And the question is, what has been your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh product over the past few years? That's a great question. And it's really tough because, if we can be honest, there's some products that we are not big fans of. Yeah. But there are other products that we have gone crazy
We've gone
over.
in on.
Yeah, we've probably spent thousands of dollars on Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge.
Yeah.
Because the value in it just doubles. Woo. And
Dual Power.
We love Dual Power.
Dual Power was amazing. Every time we see Dual Power, I want to buy one because they're so good. They have infinite impermanence. They have evenly matched. There are such good meta cards. Utopia Double. Like, there are so many good cards in there. The Shadals. Like,
all the hand traps got reprinted too.
Oh my god, it's so good. That was amazing. Like, I think there's so much value.
And I think Konami, we like to play a game with Konami that they don't know about, but we do it anyways. Which is, if we don't get what we want, we just buy it until we get what we want.
Just keep buying it. Take our money.
So at our local shop, fun fact, we went and bought a case, an entire case. And we watched one of our friends, of Dual Power. We watched one of our friends open a case. He got 4 infinite impermanence in one case. And I was like, oh my god, that's the ratio. Sign me up, give me a case, here's my money. We brought it home and we opened it, and there was 1 imperm in the entire case. And I was so distraught. I literally was like, we're never buying this again.
He was so mad.
But
for
over
like a week.
Yeah, but over that week, it was like, you know what, screw this. We're gonna buy it and buy it and buy it until we get all the imperms. And so we literally did that, and we up to like, what, 11 impermanence, 12
We've gotten a lot of
impermanence?
We just pulled one back at the regional a couple weeks ago at our OTS.
We're still buying. We're still buying Dual Power in Battles of Legend. So I think those are our 2
Dual
favorites.
Power and Battles of Legend, for sure. Those sets are so solid. Like, so we're really excited for Duel Overload and Eternity Code, because I feel like it's going to be a good time.
Close seconds, though. When it came out, Savage Strike was sick.
Savage Strike is amazing. Oh my god.
And then I've been kind of peeping on shelves at Wally World and Target for Dark Neo Storm.
Dane was really good.
Dane was really good too.
Really
so
good set.
Yeah. Looking for like Cherubini, Signet Minings, Abramax, like everything that came out, no material, like really good meta cards in that set. So that's the giveaway question. You guys go down in the comment section below and tell us, what was your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh product over the last couple of years and why?
Yes.
And then
gotta tell me why. You can't just write Duel Power and be like, why power? Why?
Why power?
Why power? All right, cool.
So we will choose the winner in probably a week or so. We will put up another video.
Yeah, we'll give you guys time to answer.
Awkwardly sitting here on this couch.
Yeah, hopefully with better lighting. I'm sure it's really dark in here right now. It's probably gotten really awkward over the course of like 20 minutes.
We're still waiting on our studio light to come in. We were just moved a couple weeks ago, so
we're trying our best.
Everything is slowly making its way here.
All right.
Next.
All right, Lost Oceans asks, were you two as dissatisfied with the last special edition as everyone else? So, I don't know. How did we feel about?
So the most recent, like the last one?
Yeah, Ignition Assault.
If we can be honest, and this is nothing against like the set itself, we just weren't a big fan of Ignition Assault in general.
Yeah.
And that's not that like the set isn't good. It's a great set. It's got a ton of great cards in it. But it seemed more of like a deck building set to us. Like the Anagnisters aren't in it. Is it Monolith or Megalith or something like that? Monolith. We just didn't. Those archetypes didn't really interest us as players. Like they're not our style. I'm not a ritual player. You're not a ritual player. The Plunder Patrol seems cool. We've got a whole set aside of them. If anything ever comes up, and it's really cool. We definitely encourage you guys when you go in and crack packs. One of our favorite YouTubers, YGO Paisano, has the rule of 9 or RO9, which is keep 3 for yourself, 3 to trade, and 3 to sell later on. So that is what we recommend. That is what we do. Also, we have entire deck cores set aside in that entire ruling. Yep. But were we as disappointed? We're not really disappointed with the special edition. Yeah. But just disappointed with the short print ratios.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like we are lucky that we have pulled 2 Lightning Storm, like ridiculously lucky, because like you
pulled one randomly and I pulled one out of a special one.
Yeah, it is unreal how
short printed it is.
Like it is, and that's like the only really big card out of the set.
Yeah, like that's the money card.
Kaku card, but like.
And unless you're playing Plunder Patrol, like you don't like. Pulling a $12 super rare, ultra rare doesn't really. There's not enough value in that set for us to be like, oh, let's go all in on it. And it's a special edition, so we're not like super hardy on it. A lot of people like it too. Like a lot of people want to play Plunder Patrol or the
like if that's what you want, oh my god, go for it. But like,
just not for us.
It just wasn't our set. And for Duel Overload, they also asked if Duel Overload was one we had an issue with too, because they thought it could have been better in terms of reprints, because there's a lot that did get reprints and a lot that didn't. I am excited for Duel Overload because Swamp Frog is getting repainted. That's literally all that matters to me. I think it'll be a really cool set. I know there are always more cards that could be reprinted, and it's hard to make everybody happy all at once. For sure. Like, I know people are bent up about what Borload Savage Dragon
isn't in it, Extravagance. But we didn't know this until like 2 days after they gave us like the spoiler list, but Extravagance is getting a reprint down the line anyway, so like that's really cool.
Chaos.
And we don't know if Borload Savage is going to get a reprint in like Battles of Legend this year or in the Megatins. So there's always that opportunity. In my personal opinion, I think Duel Overload is the best set of this year.
I think it's cool.
Duel Overload is hands down.
Eternity Code might be.
Oh, yeah, okay. Second best set of the year. And I know that a lot of people are not excited about, like, one instance that you pointed out was Deck Lockdown. I side deck Lockdown in a couple decks. Like, the card is really good, especially, once again, coming up into the new Master Rule. And, like, this is just my thought process, right? So take it with a grain of salt. But a lot of people are going to be spamming cards, especially in the Synchro and Xyz decks. If you can go first and stop your opponent from special summoning from their deck, that can literally shut down an entire strategy. It only has, what, 1, maybe 2 printings as a common and a rare. So to get it in an ultra rare is super cool. And it's an old card and it's hard to come across. So for new players like us, even though we have the commons and the rares, it's really good to upgrade our side deck. And for new players, once again, who don't have access to a card like that, I think that these sets are really, really crucial. Phantasme is a card. Can we just like address the elephant in the room, which is Phantasme?
Oh.
Phantasme is coming in the same set with Needle Fiber, with Union Carrier, and with the Predaplant Link. Like everyone's like, oh, Phantasme is gonna be garbage. No one's playing Links. No.
Nonsense.
Everyone is going to be playing Needle Fiber. Everybody is going to go Tuner, another card, Needle Fiber, activate effect. Phantasme is going to be insane in the next Master Rule. Insane in the next Master Rule. Because a lot of the tuners that they're going to try to bring out, or the synchros that they're going to bring out, are going to target some pop cards, or try to blow stuff up, or destroy, or like, Phantasme protects you from sending and draws 2, 3, whatever. Like,
Phantasm is so strong.
I think the
that card
reprints
is going
are
to be
great.
even stronger.
Yeah.
I would argue it's going to be even better because these links are unreal.
Yeah.
Like,
If you have your playset of Phantasme, hold it.
keep it.
Hold it.
My God.
Hold
be
it.
smart. Don't sell it.
Like, yes, to answer your question too, like to try to mate in the middle ground, like does MST need an ultra rare reprint? No, it doesn't. Could they have done something else? Yes, but I do like. They gave us Swap Frog, like they gave us cards that players have been asking for. The Musket's got a reprint, like once again, not really our style, but for people who want that kind of stuff, I think it's a really good reprint set.
I think this will be a really cool set.
We're gonna buy a case of it and open it on the channel, so stay tuned for that.
We'll see if we get disappointed or not. So we'll all do it together.
Yeah. So, Francisco Villarreal asks us a question that we are going to speed
We're
round
gonna speed round through like 8 of these questions because there's a lot of them.
Ready? 1,
Ready?
2, 3. Cats or dogs?
Dogs. Oh. Red eyes or blue eyes?
Blue eyes. Apples or oranges?
Oranges.
Wow, this is so weird. We have the same question.
Yugi or Kaiba?
Kaiba.
Yugi.
Wrong.
Favorite YouTuber? Wait, no, it's YouTuber, not YouTuber. Oh.
Ooh.
That's hard.
I'm still gonna say either Team Samurai X1 or YGO Paisano. Those are my two favorites.
Oh, man.
Hands down.
My two are probably, that's really hard. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Ooh, Gordon Ramsay though. Does he count? Because he's got a YouTube channel. We love Gordon. Gordon's our boy.
Gordon. I really like Game Grumps. I've been watching Game Grumps since I was a teenager. I love Danny and Aaron. If you ever see this video, I absolutely love you. That's all. Okay. Next question.
Favorite card in your collection? Don't have one because we have too many cards in our collection.
Oh.
First holo you ever pulled? Oh, okay, sorry. What's your favorite card in our collection?
My favorite is my alternate art Dark Magician, the one that Kazuki Takahashi drew, the really rad looking one that came in Shonen Jump. I found it in a Shonen Jump that I had from when I was like 15 at my dad's when we were looking through stuff like a few months ago. I was like, wow, Shonen Jump, that's cool. And I opened it and I was just sitting in there and I'm like, ugh. So that's my favorite.
I don't know. I don't have like a favorite card. Probably trying to be sentimental again. The three-legged zombie, which is the original Unizombie, which I got from my buddy Dre, who passed away. It's sentimental, so that's probably the favorite.
This
card
isn't very speedy. We're doing a terrible job.
Okay. First holo card you ever pulled? Blue Eyes out of the structure deck Kaiba when I was like 6.
Oh, I don't know.
Cool.
Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh episode?
The first one were Obliterate.
Wow. Mine's probably in like bad season. Was it season 3 or season 4? I can't remember what season
I think it's 4.
4. It's the bad filler season when the Seal of Orichalco stuff, and then like Yami ends up losing Yugi and sealing him away in Orichalcos, and he just spends like a whole episode like sobbing. Cracks me up. It's such an extra season, and I just think I don't know, it cracks me up because it's just.
Wait, isn't it the second season?
No,
the second season is. I think it's 3 or 4. Okay.
Anyway.
Go to Taco Bell order. I'm gonna give you hers, and she's gonna give you mine because we know. So you do me first because yours is hysterical.
Wait, so I'm saying yours?
Yeah.
Okay. You get one cheesy gordita crunch.
Correct.
You're different though. Sometimes you get a chalupa.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, chalupa. Sometimes you get a beef chalupa. Sometimes you get a chicken quesadilla.
Yep.
And you'll get a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yep.
And then if you're feeling adventurous, you'll get the beefy Fritos Nachos burrito thing.
Perfect. Spot on. Her order, in order, is 1 loaded potato griller, a cheesy gordita crunch, a large Baja Blast, and then she stares at the screen and goes, for about 45 minutes until the person is like, hello, can I get you anything else? She goes, okay, I'll get a second loaded potato griller. Am I wrong? There it is.
That's essentially what happens.
That's exactly what happens.
That's what happens all the time.
Francisco, thank you for the question, man. It was so fun.
That was so fun. Thank you for coming to our speed round.
Yeah. Michael State asked, do you guys have any deck ideas that you're holding onto for the next Master Rule revision? Yes, Zombies. It's the best deck. Nino Fiber, Union Carrier, and Verte Anaconda, and then in the next set, Link Cross. The deck is broken. The deck is absolutely broken. It's tier 1. No questions asked. That's the one. And Marincess. The Marincess is going to suck, but I can't wait to play it in the next Master Rule.
Oh, that's a bad deck we like to play. Marincess.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean,
but like
it's
the only reason it's bad is because it locks you into waters. But Nido Fiber is a stinking water, so you can just go Arborea, Link 208.
Water Fiber.
Yeah, and then go Water Fiber, and then special summon something else from your deck, which is awesome.
Okay, alright. Next, Bertoli asked, not sure if it's too personal, but as I live in the GTA as well, I was wondering where you guys go for your locals. We have stared at this question for a long time. We responded to you and asked GTA question mark?
We don't live in Grand Theft Auto.
My logic for that was, do you mean like the greater Toronto area? Like, that's my logic, because we're in Toronto a lot.
Yeah, we are in Toronto.
I figured it meant greater Toronto area. It's funny, I'm like, I don't know.
We actually don't live in Toronto. We don't even live in Canada. We live in the U.S.
We live in New York. We live in Rochester, New York. We're out by Buffalo.
So where is our locals?
Our locals is Millennium Games here in Rochester.
And it's awesome. Has probably some of the best players that we know of.
Our locals is perfect.
Yeah, they grew us. They helped us grow. And
I love them. I love you, AJ. If you ever watch this, I love you.
Shout out to Chandler, David.
Your cookies are great.
Cookies are great from
Tell your mom I said
AJ.
hi.
Zach, we love Zach. We love. There's just Paznick. There's so many people that we love. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for helping us.
Perfect. We have such a really good, wholesome locals. Like I love everyone
awesome.
So much. Like we're such a good family there. I don't know. Our locals is great. Come to Millennium.
Psycho Reject. Okay. That's very.
God, I love reading your guys' names aloud. It's my favorite.
Psycho Rejects asked, what is the most exciting pull from packs that you have both had from different cards or for each? So I think.
I mean, we've just both pulled Lightning Storm. Like literally within the last couple weeks, we have both pulled it.
We've also just pulled, we answered this before, but we both pulled Phantasmes.
We've pulled our playsets.
We both pulled our playset of Pot of Extravagance.
Oh, what else? I think Lightning Storm is the current.
Yeah, probably the most recent. IP. Oh, wait, we bought IPs. Just kidding. We didn't pull IPs.
Oh, we didn't pull IPs. Or Ultimates. Our Living Year and Judgment.
Yeah, we
those
pulled
are
those
really
out of our
cool.
OCS packs. Those
which are on the channel if you want to see us pull those. We somehow managed to do that on camera.
That was awesome.
But yeah, I think the Lightning Storms were really cool. Those were like the most recent hype thing, so we were like, whoa! Like when those happened, I ran across the room. It was really crazy. He was so nonchalant. He was like, "Look what I pulled," and I'm like, "Dude, it's
No. To be fair, it was in the middle of a round at our locals. It was round 4 out of 5, and I lost. I was bummed because it's that stinking rocket deck with the savage.
Look at you, Carl.
Yeah, well, thanks, Carl. But yeah, so I opened it up and it was the last pack, and I was just bummed out. Right? I wasn't even paying attention. I just saw Secret Rare and I was like, oh cool. Whoa. And then I quickly looked up and I was like, oh crap, we're in the middle of the round. Everyone's staring at me like I'm a lunatic. I'm like, oh, sweet. So that was awesome. It was.
So that's our cat.
Hers is better though. It's first.
The only edition, baby. Okay, all right. I'm gonna read this one.
Okay.
Matthew Henry asks. It's a long one, so we're gonna read it. All right. Was Yu-Gi-Oh! A hobby that you guys had previously put down prior to your relationship and something you chose to pick up and get involved in together as a couple? Or did you guys both meet within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community? What has made you guys ride the zombie frog wave through thick and thin? And why have you yet to sell out? Why are you guys so passionate towards these archetypes? And how long has that love been present? Wow.
That's a long question, but there's a lot in there to unpack.
So the first part. Were we in it before?
I mean, technically yes, but realistically no.
6.
Yeah, when we were I think everyone played Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first came out, when we were in 8th grade. You were in 2nd grade.
But yes, I mean, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! As children, and then we didn't play as teenagers or anything.
It was so we got back into the game about a year ago, as I said. The pops and all that stuff. Yeah. We were just we'll watch the anime again. We watched the anime, we were digging through the attic looking for something, found cards, started playing with old cards, went to our locals, and then here we are.
We got into it together.
Yeah.
And that's that. So yeah, it's been a couple things.
And then what makes you guys so passionate about the zombie/frog train through thick and thin, and why haven't we
sold
out?
They're best decks. They're really good.
Yeah. We like playing control / stun. We're not really meta players. If you guys have and we feel bad.
We are very rogue. Yeah.
We love you guys so much, but for our next deck duel series, Spyro versus Salad.
First of all, we don't have the money for Spyro.
Yeah, we don't have the money for Spyro. We don't have any Magician Souls.
We don't have any of it.
Salad is just a deck that we're not a big fan of.
Orcus wasn't a big deal for me. I didn't love it.
We just like playing decks that not a lot of people see coming.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because with the channel, everyone knows exactly what we're playing
so
now.
It's not really a mystery, but I don't know, Rogue just has a different element to it. It forces you to be more competitive almost because it's not just another meta deck that everyone's playing and that you can just plug and play. I don't know, I think it forces you to think more by playing a Rogue deck. And I love my frogs. I only started playing them a couple months ago. I think they're a really solid Rogue deck. These two, I think Zombies and Frogs are very, very strong Rogue decks.
For sure.
I don't know. I don't have soft spots for them. They're really good.
And mirror matches are fun too. I was playing Orcus for a while. Going to a regional and sitting down and playing Orcus and then playing against 18 different Orcus players. It's just boring. It's really boring.
I never played against a good player ever.
Yeah, which is really cool. So, and like zombies, once again, I already answered the question, but like my buddy passed away from cancer, and it's just a deck that like makes me feel really close to him.
So it's been about a year for him for zombies, and about half a year for me for paleo.
So yeah, that's
I'm trying to branch out. I'm playing a new deck right now. I'm branching out until the Ultra Swap Frog comes out.
It's a really good deck too.
Yeah, my current deck is really exciting. It'll probably be up on the channel this week, so I'm testing it out. Wow, I wonder on a scale of 1 to dark, how dark it is in here now. The sun has completely set. If you've seen me looking to the side throughout the video, it's because the sun has been setting, and I'm extremely stressed out about how the lighting looks. So if this isn't consistent, welcome to Crush Cards. This is what we are.
We just want to say thank you once again to every single one of you guys for being here, for subscribing, and for hanging out with us. We never thought in a million years that we would hit 8,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We are so grateful to have every one of you here, to all the people who reach out to us, be it in the comment section, be it on our Instagram. We love talking to you guys. So go follow us on Instagram. Once again, it's at CrushCardsYGO. Shoot us a message, comment on all of our stuff. We love to talk to you guys. We just love to hang out, say hi at events, all that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you guys are
it's
perfect.
So fun.
Like, I know you guys, it's hard when there are YouTubers and you don't like feel super connected to them because it's just like, well, they never read the comments, they never respond to me, they never care. Like, we like every single comment. If you guys go into any of our videos, we like every single comment, and we love it, and we try to respond to literally every single one of them.
As possible.
There are very few times where we don't respond, and if it is, it's because we just forgot. We always try to respond. If you message us on Instagram, we will respond. Like, we try to interact with you guys as much as possible because we don't want to feel like we're separated from you. We want this to be an actual community, not like, oh yeah, we're community guys, but it's like, when you actually try to communicate, it's like, oh no, don't come near me. Like, no, like, you guys mean a lot to us. You guys are this channel. Like, we would not be doing this if it wasn't for all 8,000 of you and some. So, we're super grateful for you guys, and if you sat through this whole video, you are incredible and amazing. We're sorry we talk so much. We try to cut these down. But
I'm Italian.
But we want to answer all the questions, and we want to answer them thoughtfully. So we want this to be a valued experience. So, and we want it to truly be meaningful for you guys.
Yeah.
So be sure you answer the giveaway question. It is going to be displayed somewhere in the video, and you can answer it in the comments below. You have about a week. We'll figure it out.
If you guys already haven't subscribed, please go down and hit the subscribe button.
Please subscribe.
We love you guys. We love everybody who watches these videos. Whether you are or not subscribed, you still mean so much to us. So feel free, go down, join the community, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below and let us know what you think. And once again, the giveaway question, what's your favorite product of the last couple of years and why? That's where we're going to go. So guys, as we sign off, we love you. We're going to go grab some Taco Bell.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, as he just said. Thank you guys so much for watching. We absolutely love you. Tops, oh my god, Tops didn't say a lot during this video. We're so sorry, bud.
There was a question that didn't really make it on here because we already asked it, but it's what's our favorite decks, and Tops is Fuffles.
Yeah, Tops likes Fuffles. He's going to play Fuffles someday. If you want to see Tops play Fuffles on Next Deck Duels, please tell us. I would love that. We're gonna decorate as we go. Oh wow. We're gonna decorate as we go. Things will be better. The lighting won't suck forever. But you guys are amazing.
We love you.
We love you. I love you. Tops loves you. Our sons love you.
Yep, rock it.
You matter. Don't ever forget that. We talked a lot about mental health and positive mental attitude. You matter. Please don't let anyone tell you about that, guys. So.
See you guys in the next one.
Bye.